Hi, I'm Jeff Chand, and today we're going to talk all about eggs. Eggs come in all sorts of colors, shapes, and sizes. They're used in breakfast, lunch, and dinner and are a good source of vitamins, proteins, and nutrients. But they contain cholesterol. So are they good for you? Well, first, here are some egg facts. Europeans first domesticated hens to lay eggs as early as 600 BC. Currently, China produces 390 billion eggs a year, and the United States produces about 75 billion eggs, which is only about 10% of the world's total supply. 60% of eggs are consumed by the public, and 40% of eggs are used in the food service industry for processed foods. The average hen lays about 250 to 270 eggs a year. It takes between 24 to 26 hours for an egg to be produced inside a hen. The color of an eggshell is determined by the type of hen that laid it. There's no significant difference other than the color between brown and white eggs. So, brown eggs are not any healthier than white eggs. The color of the yolk, however, is determined by the hen's diet. If a hen eats more carotenoids, the yolk will be darker orange. Omega-3 fortified eggs come from hens that are fed flax to increase the healthy fat in the yolk. The eggshell is calcium carbonate, which is the main ingredient in some antacids. Many people worry about Salmonella contamination. Salmonella is most often due to fecal matter outside of the eggshell. Industry standards of thoroughly washing eggs greatly reduces or eliminates Salmonella. There is a small percentage of eggs that contain Salmonella inside the yolk because the otherwise healthy hen has Salmonella bacteria in the ovaries before the egg is produced. This is a very small percentage, and it's impossible for the consumer to know if the egg is infected. There is no evidence that free-range, organic, or natural eggs have more or less Salmonella. One large egg has 70 calories, 5 grams of fat, 0 grams of carbohydrates, 6 grams of protein, and has between 190 and 213 milligrams of cholesterol. Eggs are a great source of protein because it's considered complete, meaning that it contains 9 essential amino acids that the body needs. Eggs are loaded with vitamins A, D, and E, choline, and omega-3 fatty acids. Eggs can be nutritious for breakfast, a quick snack, and can be consumed cooked or even raw like good old Rocky here. Yeah. Oh, that looks good. So what about cholesterol? When asked, the average North American feels that they should avoid eggs because they are high in cholesterol. The American Heart Association recommends consuming less than 300 milligrams of cholesterol per day if you have cardiovascular disease. All of the cholesterol is in the yolk, so having one egg a day is very safe. The egg white contains no cholesterol, so if you can have as many as you want of the egg whites. Research from the 1970s reported that high cholesterol foods raise blood cholesterol levels, which may lead to cardiovascular disease. These early studies included foods that were rich in cholesterol, saturated fats, and trans fats, so scientists incorrectly believed that cholesterol was the main culprit. When researchers re-evaluated the data, they learned that the diets high in saturated fats and trans fats, not cholesterol, are most responsible for increases in blood cholesterol levels. It's trans fats that are found in packaged and processed foods made with hydrogenated oils such as cookies, french fries, potato chips, donuts, cakes, and baked goods that are the main problem. These should be avoided. Let's look a little bit closer at cholesterol. There are 2 types of cholesterol, HDL and LDL. HDL is good, LDL is bad. HDL plus LDL equals total cholesterol. Most recent studies show that the ratio of HDL to LDL is more important than the total cholesterol. The idea is to increase good cholesterol while decreasing the bad. Dietary cholesterol does not affect blood cholesterol as much as once was thought. There's a small percentage of people who are considered responders who react to dietary cholesterol, but they are a minority. A meta-analysis study showed that consuming 3 whole eggs a day may slightly increase HDL in some people, but this is the good cholesterol. The most recent research shows that the role the hormone insulin plays in cholesterol and heart health is much more important than previously thought. Insulin is affected by the excessive consumption of processed carbohydrates, sugar, and high fructose corn syrup. If you want to lower your cholesterol, there are more effective techniques that you can do other than avoiding dietary cholesterol. Therefore, you can safely eat eggs on a regular basis without serious concern for your heart health. It's A-OK. If you are diabetic, have insulin issues or cardiovascular disease, or you are a responder, you will have to look a little bit closer at your blood work to know for sure. Experts suggest hard boiling, poaching, and lightly cooking eggs retain the most nutrients. Frying at a high heat can oxidize the healthy fats in the yolk, devoiding them of their nutritional value. So let's avoid that. The best eggs to get are free-range eggs because the chickens can root around in the ground. Yes, they cost a few dollars more, but they are worth it in taste and nutrient density. Some people develop sensitivities to eating eggs if they overeat them, have an allergy, or eat poor quality eggs. Usually people are sensitive to the egg white and not the yolk. I've found that if a person does not like the taste of eggs and has an aversion to it, there's probably some reason and they should avoid eggs altogether. From a Chinese medicine point of view, eggs are considered to be neutral in temperature, sweet in flavor, and they are a blood and yin tonic. So if a person has symptoms of dry skin, dizziness, dry eyes, dry lungs, dry throat, eggs can be helpful. They are also useful if you have been diagnosed with a blood deficiency. It's best to avoid eggs if you've been diagnosed with dampness. And thank you very much for watching.